Rico, it's me, CeeCee again. Thank you for being here. It's been a hot minute since our last Anime Central interview. What have you been working on lately that fans can get excited about?
Oh man, so much. Obviously, the first thing I think of are the things I'm not allowed to talk about, but hopefully they'll get announced soon, so you can hear me in some of your favorite, hopefully, anime and video games. But the ones I can talk about are things like Apothecary Diaries. I just saw a Mau Mau cosplayer walk by. I play Lock-On in that show. Man, final season of My Hero Academia, you guys. Thanks for watching for 10 years. I play Mirio Togata in that show. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Is still going strong. I play Benimaru in that show. Nozel Silva in Black Clover. Again, another show that's just cranking. So many. Oh, how can I forget? Blue Lock, where I play Yoichi Isagi. That just had its finale, and it was fantastic. I was about to curse. I don't know. Freaking-tastic. Yeah, you guys, I feel I'm so tickled and honored to be working on so many shows with you guys.
You have a lot of characters from different series, but let's talk about Blue Lock. There's this moment when Isagi pulls off a clutch play and the animation slows down. His voice goes full demon and fans are like, he unlocked Ultra Instinct. Did you approach those moments like you were voicing a shonen battle scene but for soccer?
You know, I never thought of it like that. You said two key words. You said Ultra Instinct, which of course I am in the Dragon Ball franchise. I play a character named Few there in Xenoverse 2. He's a time-traveling, kind of mischievous dude. I would say he's more like Bachita coded, if there's anything to relate Dragon Ball and Blue Lock. But no, I would say my mental, where I'm at when Isagi goes to those internal places, it is him. It's our own inner voice. And you know, like the way we talk to ourselves is different than the way we ever talk to other people. Our inner voice is the most potent and important voice you have. And fortunately for you guys, you get to hear Isagi talking to himself forever because he's the protag in a shonen sports anime. But there are moments where literally, yeah, you'll see his eyes break into flame. It sounds like this. That was actually coffee. But like, once those flames ignite of different color, which also symbolize different things, yeah, he's onto something. He's all about learning and growth, and he's not afraid to break himself apart to put himself back together again to accomplish a task. Which, yeah, man, that's an incredible thing because you have to let go of who you are currently if you want to change, right? So anyway, all that said, when his voice darkens, it is I think I'm engaging more with Isagi's inner voice rather than you know, level up Kamehameha kind of deal. So yeah, but thank you for the observation. I will never forget that.
Thank you for that. Shifting over to Dr. Stone, Taiju is such a lovable, loud, never say die guy. There's people that calls him anime's most loyal golden retriever. Is that how you see him too, or is there a hidden chaotic side to Taiju that we haven't seen?
Well, I think even the chaos, I think you're right with that first statement. Even the chaos is grounded in this tremendous love he has for people, which I think makes him a good balance for his best friend Senku, who is maybe a little more chaotic neutral about the world. If Taiju is lawful good, like a paladin to bring our D&D kind of approach into the room, Senku, I would even say Senku is like evil, and not in a bad way, just he's a little more self-centered, but I would chip it up to neutral. He's more of a chaotic neutral kind of character because of science. Science is a wildly unpredictable thing, but it also can change the world in a variety of ways. And Taiju, he's all heart. I think the best thing I reflect on is that even at his most chaotic, which would be, say, I don't want to spoil too much for those that haven't watched ahead, but there's a sequence where Taiju is gathering seashells to make a certain certain kind of alchemical component for Senku. As he's doing that, Taiju's growing a beard because it's taking so long, right? He's getting looking all cavemanish, and he wants to shave. And Senku's like, oh yeah, you just gotta like use it like clippers and pluck them out of your face. Taiju just does it. He plucks every hair out of his face, which you know is horribly painful, but because it's his best friend Senku, and Senku knows what to do, Taiju believes it. So yeah, he's a little susceptible, manipulatable, but he believes with all his whole heart that his best friend Senku is a good person as well, and he doesn't mean ill. So I'm totally gonna side with you and say golden retrieval energy the whole way, and even the chaos is just shrouded in love.
That's a perfect segue to my next question. Between Isagi's ego obsession and Taiju's ride or die energy, you've got this amazing ability to balance intensity with heart, a lot of heart. What's your secret to playing characters who screams a lot but still stays emotionally grounded?
Oh man, so this goes back a little to acting schools, a little acting primer right now. It's never about like the character. When Taiju's screaming, it's not for him. When Isagi is like going insane, it's externalized. Isagi wants to win. He wants to score those goals. Taiju, he wants to bring happiness to like to his friends and family as well, to Yuzuriha, you know. So when he screams Senku, all of this, everything that comes out of these characters is to achieve a goal. And the language that's coming, those words that are being said, whether it's something as simple as Senku or something as complex as, you know, if you want the world to change yourself. All those words are doing something. Does that make sense? Like the language isn't just to like be said. There's something actively inside of each word that resonates with the character and the change that they're trying to make in the world. So yeah, I know that's like, maybe if we were in an acting class, you guys, and we could just sit here and I could like play with you for an hour, I could explain it more thoroughly. But I do believe that the language is really, really important, and that every word that is said for a reason. So yes, even if it's just a big, I think one of my favorite reactions is when Taiju sees the revival fluid work on the bird. I got a lovely comment online, I think it was like on Reddit, where it's like, why does this guy sound like he has like fire diarrhea happening? I'm like, well, you would make that sound too if you found out that you could bring all of humanity back to life. The excitement, and then also Senku calls him a big oaf. He's loud and kind of a little annoying, you know what I mean? But he means well, which means he just resonates. Shakespeare calls this the ekphonesis. Do you know, it's like, oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. That O contains all of the spirit of what is unsaid. Words can't capture that feeling. So for Taiju, it's you know, just comes and spills out, which is like, I think, a good way to describe it. So anyway.
Our community's common comment about you is, we know you do your characters with a lot of heart, Rico. We know that. We can feel that.
Thanks, you guys. Like, yeah, and also just from, you know, resonance. They resonate from behind the heart. If you listen to Aaron Dismuke playing Senku, he's more cerebral, and you can hear him resonate behind his nose in his brain, because that's where Senku lives. Taiju, from the chest. Everything is from here. Yuzuriha, I've loved you for hundreds, thousands of years. You know, so resonance.
Thank you, Rico.
Yeah.
Now let's shift to Freerin. I'm very surprised. I didn't know you were verbal. So shifting there, especially coming from characters who never stops shouting, fans have latched into this vibe with verbal, where he's like the quiet kid who knows too much. What do you think makes him so compelling?
What makes verbal so compelling?
Yeah.
Well, you guys watch anime. We got our white-haired shark shark-toothed boy, right? And he's very cool and calculating. He's also very talented. I get some Black Clover vibes. I play Nozel, captain of the Silver Eagles, but in that show, and they both are white-haired, powerful magic users. But the interesting thing about Variable, if you aren't caught up on the show, he spells out his reasoning as to why he fights, and it is actually one of the most noble reasons, because he's learned from Himmel and the party, who have not just saved his village, but stayed. Sorry, a little spoiler, you guys. Free run spoilers ahead for Variable. It's not all the big battles that Variable remembers. It's the little things. When they help plant corn, when they help them rebuild their houses, those are the things that they remember. And Variable was thinking, like, you know, how can I? He was clearly inspired by Himmel and the party, which I think is beautiful, right? Like to do heroics and have that on My Hero poll, like My Hero Academia and Mirio. I play Mirio in that show. It's all about how are you affecting the people around you. And when you have someone like Freerin, who's living an impossibly long life, you might lose track of that. So to be with someone like Variable, who is, I gotta say, guys, he's a killer. He's a cold, calculated killer, but simultaneously, he's filled with heart. So like, I am having so much fun because there's that duality where he's like clinical in the way that he fights, but he also is picking up oranges for the old lady, you know, where they fell out of her basket. And that is what makes Variable so interesting, is he's not willing to talk about anything. Like, he's very cool and relaxed, but then a kid needs to cross the street and he holds their hand with a sly smile, and you're like, wait a minute, you have a heart in there? And he would probably just laugh and be like, huh, wouldn't you like to know?
That's amazing. Now, a little bit of a fun question. You voiced...
These have all been fun.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. You've now voiced characters in genres ranging from sci-fis and post-apocalyptic to fantasy and sports.
Sure.
Which world would Ricco Fajardo himself actually want to live in, assuming you'll survive?
Oh, okay. I mean, well, that takes away all the stakes, right? What the heck? I mean, it would be cool to live in a My Hero Academia world, to see quirks. Like, that would be bonkers. But the cool thing about My Hero is that everyone has a quirk, quote unquote. You know, I have flat feet, by the way. That's supposed to be one of the things that means that you're quirkless. So knowing my luck, I go into My Hero world and I got no quirk. I'm like, come on, man. But I am a big fantasy RPG nerd. So something like a Grimgar of Ashes and Illusions world, where we're trying to survive with friends. I also love that, like, underdog story. So yeah, I know it's like, I'll survive is what you're giving me, but like, I like the fight. I like the challenge. So yeah, I would say any fantasy world where it's like kind of an RPG. And literally, you guys watch anime, you play games, it could be any one of those. Maybe not something grimdark like Berserk, because that's just like, that hurts, that's painful, or too like real life, actually. Yeah. Like a Vinland Saga. Yeah. Oh my god, like, bro, like, brutal. Yeah. So maybe something a little more romantic and RPG. I like high fantasy. So any high fantasy world, I think, would be fun.
Thank you
where
for
we
that.
could do magic. Yeah, thank you.
Rapid fire round.
Okay.
Isagi or Taiju? Who would win in a screaming contest?
A screaming contest? Taiju. And then right afterward, Isagi would be like, I have to learn how to have that kind of stamina. I will devour you. Yeah. But Taiju all day long. He's the master of stamina.
Would Wearable survive Blue Lock?
Would Variable survive Blue Lock? Yes. Yes, he's a tactician. Yeah. Anyway, he has magic? Yeah, what the hell? Cheater, pumpkin eater. That's not fair.
More terrifying, Senku on energy drinks or Isagi's mid-monologue?
You said Senku on energy drinks, right?
Senku.
So Senku, Taiju's best friend, Senku on energy drinks, or what was that?
Isagi mid-monologue.
Oh man, they're both intense. This one's making me pause for a second. Well, I never thought about Senku like on energy drinks. So I'll say Senku because that would be interesting. He's already a pretty like low key kind of guy, and he gets feisty. So yeah, seeing him, I would love to see what Aaron Dismuke's take on like Senku, just hyped on sugar.
Definitely an interesting point of view.
Yeah.
Dream crossover. Taiju joins the Blue Lock team, and what happens?
Oh my god. He's gonna commit so many fouls, like accidentally. But he has infinite stamina, you guys. So like, I know it's 90 minutes of soccer, but like Taiju would be amazing in Blue Lock. Holy cow. Yeah. That's my response. Yeah, sorry. Like that's his what is it? His what do they call it in Blue Lock? Your weapon. Taiju's weapon is like near impossible stamina.
And finally, without breaking any NDAs, where do you want to take your career next? More anime, more video games, or is there anything that you can discuss with our audience?
Yeah, I'm currently executive artistic directing an immersive piece in Dallas, Texas. Sadly, we just lost our National Endowment for the Arts grant. It's getting pulled from a lot of theaters all over the country because current politics, they're not interested in the storytelling that involves, say, things like immigration. And so that's all right, though, because if there's any people that know how to continue to make art, it's artists. So we're actually much like Taiju, infinite stamina. We'll just keep on going no matter what. But yeah, without talking too much about it, I am very excited to continue making work that involves gaming, animation, and live action immersive theater. So hopefully later this year, you might see something involving that I'm working on.
Thank you so much for this interview, Rico.
Thank
you. Thank you for joining us again after like 2 years, I think, the last time we saw you. But we appreciate you every single time you come over.
Gosh, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys stay safe, enjoy anime, and just stay healthy and love each other.
Thank you, Rico.
Thank you.